Queen Ra reporting from OccupyLA, Day 7, October 7th, Friday, 2011. No more global war. No more denatured food. Books not bomb. Defund war. We are one. Join us at OccupyLA. Join us at OccupyLA.
Right down here. Right down here.
We have peacefully assembled here, as is our right, to let these facts be known. They have taken our houses through an illegal foreclosure process despite not having the original mortgage. They have taken bailouts from taxpayers with impunity and continue to give executives exorbitant bonuses. They have perpetuated inequality and discrimination in the workplace based on age, the color of one's skin, sex, gender, identity, and sexual orientation. They have poisoned the food supply through negligence and undermined the farming system through monopolization. They have profited off of the torture, confinement, and cruel treatment of countless non-human animals and actively hide these practices. They have continuously sought to strip employees of the right to negotiate for better pay and safer working conditions. They have held students hostage with tens of thousands of dollars of debt on education, which is itself a human right.
Yeah!
Hey, Mr. President, tell me why, tell me why. Hey, Mama, hey, Obama. Yeah, we killed Osama, but don't it make you wanna cry? Don't it make you wanna cry? Don't it make you wanna boo? Yeah, I know it do, but there's something wrong with you. All right, peace and love, people.
They have consistently outsourced labor and used that outsourcing as leverage to cut workers' health care and pay. They have deliberately declined to recall faulty products, endangering lives in the pursuit of profit. They determine economic policy despite the catastrophic failures their policies have produced and continue to produce.
Dr. West and I came back tonight because he was on Anderson Cooper on CNN, and he insisted that they take him live from this protest. So Dr. West was just on CNN on the corner right there with you as the backdrop, and that was a great picture. And then we both appeared together on Keith Olbermann. We just came off a Keith show on Current TV. And so we're doing everything we can to try to get this message out. I believe as a member of the media, on public television, especially on public television and public radio, it is my mission, it's my mandate, it's my calling, my vocation, my purpose to try to get Americans who don't get this to re-examine the assumptions they hold. Right on! My job is to try to help them to expand their inventory of ideas. My job on public TV and public radio is to try to get them to look at this country and the crisis of this country through a different prism. That's the job that I try to do every day on public TV and public radio. So I'm always honored to be a part of a struggle that's trying to get America to wrestle with its own demons, wrestle with its own challenges, its own crises. I came back to say that if we are serious about taking our future into our own hands, when persons, I know we're streaming live right now, so I'm talking to folk right now who are not here. Folk who are not here right now, but know that they're catching hell. Know that they can't find a job. Exactly. Know that they can't afford their student loans. Know that they're living back home with their mom and them. Know that they don't have access to health care, etc., etc., etc. If you have a legitimate grievance, this is where you need to be. I said to Keith when Keith asked whether or not there was a problem with the fact that the movement at the moment doesn't have a cohesive or coherent message, that there isn't a laundry list of demands. I said, who said the humanity of too many people is being contested every day? What we are fighting against is the contestation of the humanity of too many Americans of all races, colors, creeds, etc. So I came back tonight to talk to CNN and to talk to Keith and of course my own show on PBS and on NPR and PRI, but to try to raise your voice through the voice and the platform that I have about how significant and how necessary this is. So I celebrate your courage.
Thank you.
I celebrate your conviction.
Thank you.
I celebrate your commitment. I celebrate your character for being out here. And for all those watching on this live stream right now, this is the place you need to be. Our voices have to be heard. Our grievances have to be raised. Please welcome America's leading public intellectual, Dr. Cornel West.
Tavis Smiley, Tavis Smiley, Tavis Smiley. Oh, yes. What a beautiful, beautiful thing it is.
Black power.
And I'm telling you, there's such a sweet spirit here in Los Angeles because you have consecrated this space by bearing witness to justice. That's what you say. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. We want to be very clear. When we talk about corporate greed, we say that in the name of our love for poor people, our love for working people, our love for all of those who are catching hell. Don't let anybody say this movement is about hating people. We hate injustice and we love people, especially those who are catching hell. And when we talk about corporate greed, we draw the connection between the corporate greed not just on Wall Street that has been involved in criminal behavior in the form of market manipulation and insider trading and fraudulent behavior and predatory lending, but also the corporate greed in the prison industrial complex. That's right. Oh yeah. We got a broad vision. We've got brothers right now on strike, on lockdown, been on solitary confinement for 20-some years. That takes courage. Why? Because we're concerned about the humanity of each and every person. We don't care what color, what culture, what civilization, what gender, or what sexual orientation, or what religion or non-religion we have. Oh yeah. We're concerned about the corporate greed and the corporate media complex. With the weapons of mass distraction to try to cultivate addiction and self-medication and narcissism, so we're not concerned about public interest and common good. So when we talk about corporate greed, we don't have the demand like we got one or two demands with all of the creative voices here. No, we got a cacophony of voices. Oh yeah. We like the Ellington Orchestra. Everybody got all the different voices, and Duke is not conducting. He just got one voice among others, but he's on the piano doing his thing. That's democracy in action at the symbolic point. This is democracy in action on the ground. Don't let anybody tell you that somehow we just a shadow of the Tea Party movement. No way. No way. About individual liberty, but we're concerned about social justice. We want democratic accountability of the 1% who own 40% of the wealth and get 25% of the income, the 1% that has got 83% of all the income growth in the last 25 years, and the 10% that got 100% of the income growth, which means what? 40% of our children of all colors living in or near poverty. That is a national disgrace. It's a moral abomination. Our working people and the vicious attack on our trade unions, public unions as well as private, as if they have been the source of the financial catastrophe as opposed to what was going on Wall Street. Let's just tell America the truth. Let's tell America the truth. And the condition of truth is always to allow suffering to speak. Suffering from wherever it comes. We are an inclusive group. Tea Party brothers and sisters look like the audience for Lawrence Welk in the National Hockey League. I ain't got nothing against Lawrence Welk and Bubbles. But we look more like an audience for Lupe Fiasco. Or we look more like an audience for Carole King and James Taylor. Yeah, we look more like an audience for Prince. That's the kind of audience we got. Yes, we cut it against the grain, but it's our common humanity. So yes, we are open to prophetic Mormon brothers and sisters if they believe that corporate greed ought to be eliminated. Give the prophetic Mormon brothers and sisters a hand right now if they want to come here and join the movement. We're here for the progressive, agnostic, and atheistic brothers and sisters coming join the movement. Even for prophetic black Baptists like myself. That's why